For the position of Division Director for Division A, nominated candidate Nirmika Subba. You may proceed with your opening. Okay, I'll proceed with the first question. What would be your top three priorities in the first 90 days of your officer term?
My first priorities, the top three priorities would be to connect with the clubs. As you know, Division A is a vast geography, and I feel connecting with the clubs is very important because if I want to work further, that would be the first and foremost thing that I would want to do. Second, I would want my team in place and chalking out the entire year's program and setting goals for ourselves and also setting timelines for them. And third would be to get straight away into looking for opportunities of opening new clubs because I think the golden period, I would love to open a new club during the golden period itself. So these
What
are the
does
top three priorities.
what does a successful division mean to you beyond the distinguished status?
I feel that I've always felt that quality is equally important. I know adding clubs is imperative, but having quality clubs, and when I say quality clubs, clubs that meet regularly and are sustainable, have members, have about 20 members in each of them, at least, I think that would define the success of a division. And ultimately, the distinguished status follows if we may keep these in mind.
How will you manage an area consistently underperforming?
Through follow-ups, obviously, and I would also keep a team which would help me in uh, reaching out to them and understanding the issues that the area that would be they would be facing and regularly meeting with the team and understanding and communicating with them, keeping communication, the parts of communication open with them, and trying to solve the issues one step at a time and seeing what could be the best ways possible to take the area forward.
What signals tell you that a potential new club lead is worth investing time in?
First and foremost, I've always felt that if we have a strong lead who's convinced about opening a Toastmasters club in that particular area would really help. And somebody who understands the values of Toastmasters and what entails when you become a member of Toastmasters is very, very important. And at least 20 to 25 eager members who would be there in the orientation who would ensure that at least we have the step one of opening a new club.
How will you ensure your area directors don't just report but actually lead their areas?
I've always believed that in order to make your team work, you should also get your hands dirty. So I will ensure that I keep working with them and, as I said, keep following up with them and ensure and reach out to them every now and then.
What is one tough decision you expect to make as division director and how will you approach it?
Uh, From my previous experience as division director, I would say the toughest decision I would have to make is to remove any non-performing team members because I feel that a division is made up of members who work towards the goal of the division. And if there is anybody who does not align with that, then I would have to unfortunately ask them to leave. And I think that would be the toughest decision I would make in this tenure.
What will you do if an area director is not performing despite support?
Obviously, I would try to understand the reasons behind their non-performance and try to be as empathetic as possible. But at the same time, I as a division director have my own goals to be set, and if I feel that the area director who's not performing cannot take up the responsibilities further, then as I said before, I would have to remove them and maybe look for other options and take up team members who can actually take up this role. So now I would like to make my closing statement. Henry Ford has said that quality means doing it right when no one is looking. And I think that is the definition of our first core value, that is integrity. And I've always believed that I would want to make sustainable clubs through integrity and not for the sake of just adding numbers to the district. So
Thank you. You may now leave the meeting.